Greetings and welcome to another 5-minute health snack. I'm Dr. Daphne and I so much appreciate that you joined me today. So today's going to be a little bit of a different health snack, and hang on for a few minutes and I'll share with you why. So let's just recap from our last health snack. Last time we talked a little bit about health goals, including developing SMART goals. And a SMART goal is a goal that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. How many of you actually created a SMART goal after our last health snack? What was your SMART goal? Were you able to achieve it? Did you encounter any challenges in achieving it? If so, please feel free to comment in the box below and share with us, and maybe we can help you overcome those challenges, or more importantly, maybe you can motivate us all with your successes. So the reason today is going to be a little different is that we're going to continue our conversation around Daphne Simple 10. Now, I shared a little bit about Daphne Simple 10 with you in the last Health Snack video, and I'll link that below if you want to go back and take a look. Over the next several weeks, we're going to touch on each one of these 10 principles related to health and wellness. And today we're going to talk about getting active and staying active. But what's different is I want to be active with you. So what I'd like to ask is I'd like to invite you to walk with me. So if you're sitting down, please stand up. If you're on the couch, please stand up. Take a look around. Do you have a safe space? Are the rugs stable? Are your shoes stable? If you have socks on, make sure they're not slippery. Make sure there aren't any pets roaming around that you can trip over. Given that, what I'd like to do is let's start walking. So we're going to walk for the rest of this health snack. You can walk slow. Maybe you can move your arms a little bit to get some upper body motion going, but I just want you to walk in place. So let's walk together for the rest of this health snack, and this will be your opportunity to get active and stay active while we talk about the reason why it's important. So let me share a little bit more detail with you. A lot of times when you think about getting active and staying active, I'm sure you're wondering, oh, do I got to go to the gym, or do I got to go to the community center, or do I have to spend a lot of money to invest in getting fit? No. Just being active like we're doing right now, this counts as being active. Now, there's different levels of physical activity. Before you start any physical activity program, I want to make sure you check with your physician or your care team to make sure it's safe and that they know you're going to start changing your physical activity. Physical activity can range from just taking a nice slow walk like we're doing today, or it could be a moderate activity such as cleaning the house, mowing the lawn, or doing some light bicycling. If you've already been physically active and you have a little bit of a base, you can even think about being a little bit more vigorously active. You might want to go for a slow jog, or you might want to go shoot some hoops. I know we're all excited about what's going on with March Madness. But the key message is find what excites you about being active. Find what motivates your why. It can be just getting up and walking every time you watch me on a health snack, and that accounts for being more active. Now, next question is, Dr. Daphne, how long do I have to be that active? Well, moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles, you need to be active about 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. So the recommendations are to be physically active around 150 to 300 minutes per week. And we're coming up on 2 minutes right now. So that's not a lot of investment in order to be healthy. Parents, you want to make sure that your children are active about 60 minutes every day. Now, why is this important? We all know that about 70 to 80% of most Americans are not physically active, or at least they don't meet these recommended guidelines. And lack of physical activity is correlated, not necessarily causative, but correlated with increased risks of developing many of the chronic diseases that are plaguing our community today. So by being physically active, You can reduce your risk of developing obesity or high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes. It's not activity alone, and we're going to talk more about healthy eating in an upcoming health snack, but it's very important for your overall health that you get active and you stay active. Now, if you're a little bit on the older side like I am, you may also want to incorporate activity that helps focus on your balance and your muscular strength so that you can continue as you grow older and age gracefully and continue to enjoy the benefits of being physically active well into your 80s and 90s. So we're coming up on 3 minutes. So how do we translate this into SMART goals? Well, I'm going to commit to walking every night for 20 minutes after dinner, 5 days a week for the next 30 days. That's a SMART goal. It's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. Now, if you don't have 20 minutes, that's okay. You can break your exercise up into 5-minute chunks, just like we're doing right now. And we've already walked for 4 minutes. So let's hit another minute, and you'll have hit 5 minutes of exercise just throughout the course of this health snack. So the key message here is that just like we're taking small steps in place, these small steps can lead to big changes. And the changes that we're trying to impact are those that will keep us healthy. It'll reduce our risk of getting chronic disease. If maybe you already have high blood pressure, if maybe you're trying to lose a little bit of weight, if maybe you already have type 2 diabetes, it can help you better manage those conditions. In kids, you want to get active now and stay active because it's the best way to prevent ever having to develop any of these conditions. So we're coming up on our 5-minute mark. I want to thank you so much for walking with me today. I look forward to walking with you again in the future. In the meantime, remember, small steps lead to big changes. If you want to learn more about the Reach-In program, please feel free to contact us at the email address on the slide. We look forward to helping you become your healthiest you. We've hit our 5-minute mark. I appreciate the walk. I look forward to seeing you at our next health snack. And until then, be well.